It ranks first in the world in terms of closeness, and yes, this is not North Korea, you just need to look at the numbers. There are no more than 200 tourists in Eritrea per year, while there are 2,000 tourists in the DPRK. And in Eritrea, there is a monument to Pushkin, whom they consider their own writer. But how did it happen that Eritrea became an African North Korea? Today we will go to Eritrea. Eritrea, as befits African countries, is a former colony, an Italian colony. In 1885, Eritrea was united with Ethiopia, but Eritrea did not like it, and the battle for independence was until 1991, and they managed to get rid of the prince, and Isaiah Afwerki becomes president, and in 98 the war with Ethiopia over disputed territories begins, which lasted until the 2000th year, and they signed a peace agreement. Although this country is very poor, there is a lot of gold, zinc, copper on its territory, so it is one of the fastest growing economies in Africa. Is gold, zinc, copper on the territory of Eritrea, and therefore Eritrea is considered one of the fastest growing economies in Africa. If you went there, then a guide should always go with you, and only with a pass you can move around the country yourself, and residents were also forbidden to leave the country. People in Eritrea are open and friendly, and the service in the country can last until the end of life. And there once a year the youngest are given the opportunity to go to college and who entered the liberation from the armies. Education in Eritrea is 77%. Well, medicine is much higher compared to other African countries. Even if compared with Ethiopia, the figures are much lower. The population was estimated in 1984, and today there are somewhere from 3.5 million people to 5.5 million people living there. That's how it is in Eritrea.